My beloved daughter, my voice comes to you in a soft whisper like the wind passing through leaves at dawn. Listen carefully. I am not far. I never was. I am your guardian, sent to remind you who you are and what is about to be revealed. In every beat of your heart, there is a sign, a divine echo that guides you to the truth already written in time. Amid the rush of your days and the silence of your nights, you've been feeling something different, haven't you? As though there were a calling. Yes, it is real. I, your angel, have been trying to reach your spirit with signs, dreams, premonitions, something you may have ignored or called coincidence, but it is not. It is heaven trying to awaken you. Pay attention. The signs are all around you. The synchronicity of meetings, the lingering glances, conversations that touch your soul in inexplicable ways. Someone has crossed your path more frequently than chance would allow. This is not by accident. The universe is aligning everything so your eyes may see what your spirit already recognizes. You've asked for direction. You've cried in silence, seeking answers about love, about that feeling that seems never to complete. I heard, and today, by order of the Most High, I come to deliver this message. The love of your life is closer than you imagine, but to recognize it, you must open not only your eyes, but your heart. This love will not come with fireworks or empty promises. It will come with peace. Yes, the peace that surpasses all understanding. When you stand before them, your spirit will rest. There will be no doubt. There will be no fear. It will feel like coming home after a long journey. You were prepared. Every tear, every disappointment, every farewell, nothing was in vain. They were steps, not defeats, lessons, not punishments, because the love heaven has reserved for you could not be delivered at just any moment, but at the right time. And that time is drawing near. There's a name that keeps recurring in your mind, someone who seems to appear at unexpected moments. Have you noticed that? That too is a sign, not to confuse you, but to call your spiritual awareness. Everything divine begins first in the invisible before manifesting in the visible. Perhaps you have grown tired of waiting. Perhaps you even decided to go it alone, thinking true love is a fantasy. I understand your pain, but I need to tell you, heaven has not forgotten you. Love was promised to you, and promises made by God do not return empty. The someone who carries the essence of your destiny is already being worked on too. Just like you, they have been shaped, broken, and remade, because a heavenly love requires two souls ready, not to complete each other, for you are already whole, but to overflow together. You will feel the divine touch when this person speaks to you. It will not be a voice that seduces, but a voice that heals. It will not be a gaze that confines, but a gaze that frees. They won't come to save you, but to walk with you side by side, honoring your light and your shadow. More tests will come. Distractions will still come, but I will be with you. And when your heart grows restless, pause and breathe. I will be whispering in your soul, guiding you as I always have, even when you believed you were alone. Woman of light, your essence attracts what is true. That is why so many false loves came and went. It was not your fault. Heaven was protecting you from what was not meant to remain. It was my hand closing doors that would have destroyed you. Now, a new season approaches. The wind is changing. The heavens are in motion. Do you feel it? It is the time of promise. The time when what was hidden will be revealed. But for that, you must trust. Not only me, but your own intuition. The love of your life will not be recognized by natural eyes, but by the eyes of your soul. When your soul smiles, you will know. Do not seek in the usual places. They will not come in the expected way. The divine loves surprises, loves to astonish those who have chosen to wait in faith, and you, even weary, you waited. Even wounded, you continued. That was seen. That will be honored. The love that comes to you is healing. It is mission. It is a fresh start. And when they arrive, your story will begin a new chapter, written not by human hands, but by the finger of God. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Just remain open. And if at any point your faith falters, look to the heavens. Remember, I am with you. I am your angel, your sentinel. I did not give up on you, even when you almost gave up on yourself. I am here. I have always been. This love will not be noise but melody, not a storm but shelter. They will know how to look at you, to hear you, to honor you, for they were made for this, and you were made to be loved in truth. Now, beloved daughter, receive this word with your heart, not as a tale, but as revelation. I was sent to remind you that love has not been lost, it was only being prepared, and it is coming. Be alert. Heaven speaks all the time, but only those who quiet themselves inside can hear. The love of your life is on its way, and when they come, it will be like light after a long night. Recognize it, receive it, live it, for the time is now. I sense your heart quickened as you read. That is more than emotion. It is your spirit recognizing the truth behind the words. There is something within you that always knew this moment would arrive, that one day the invisible would speak to you so clearly, so intimately, that there would be no denying it. Today is that day, and not by chance but because the time has come. Many have tried to silence your intuition. They said it was exaggeration, fantasy, fertile imagination. But now, everything begins to make sense. What once seemed confusing starts aligning. Remember the dreams that woke you in the night? They were hidden messages, glimpses of the future trying to reach the present. The truth is, you have already seen them. Somewhere along your journey, your eyes crossed theirs, perhaps briefly, perhaps painfully, but in that moment, something in you was touched. It wasn't time yet, so they left, but they will return. When both are ready, the reunion will be inevitable. Your spirit carries a map, and even without realizing it, you have followed the path with courage. Every choice you made, even those that felt like mistakes, was guided by something greater. The love that is coming is the result of all that. They do not arrive to change you, but to find you exactly as you are, whole, awakened, genuine. Heaven speaks through the unexpected. A name repeated in different places, a scent in the air that makes you pause, a song that plays when your mind is silent. All of this is code, celestial language disguised as daily life. Do not ignore the details. In them resides the sacred. You've been feeling the need to step away from certain places, from people who once seemed essential. That too is preparation. What comes demands space, emotional, mental, even spiritual space. I, your angel, have been cleansing you from within, removing what hinders the promise from landing. Your eyes will see beyond appearance. The love of your life may not come dressed as others did, may not have the rehearsed speech, nor the perfect image, but they will have truth, and your soul will be drawn not by the surface but by the essence. You will know, without anyone needing to explain. Have you noticed that feeling that something important is about to happen? It's not illusion. It is your sensitivity spiritually picking up the invisible movements that approach. Time is moving in your favor, and when you least expect it, that transformative meeting will occur. Maybe they're already observing from afar, perhaps waiting for a sign, as you are. But until heaven approves, they too are being prepared, because loving someone like you requires readiness. Your light is uncommon, and only someone who shines within will know how to walk beside it. You don't need to rush. You don't need to expose yourself to be seen. What is yours will see you even in silence. What is destined will find you even in hiding. Your presence is already being noticed in places where your name hasn't even been spoken. This is spiritual favor. Your steps are being guided. Even when you feel lost, there is a route being mapped. The words you are reading now are part of that. They did not reach you by chance. They were breathed directly from the throne of grace, addressed properly to your soul. Each new day the drawing near grows stronger. You will feel it as peace, joy without reason, a mysterious will to care for yourself, to love yourself. That is preparation. When true love is near, the spirit begins to clothe itself in celebration. Do not let past experiences blind you to what is new. What is coming has no link to what has passed. It is something wholly different, a fresh start with hints of eternity. And you will be amazed when you realize it was possible to be loved in this way. You were not cast aside. You were not forgotten, nor rejected by destiny. There was simply a time of refinement. Gold isn't born perfect, it is purified by fire. And you passed through the fire, yet were not burned. Now you shine with a brilliance only heaven can give. Your angel is working behind the scenes, moving hearts, shifting people, closing paths that might delay the meeting. It may not make sense now, but soon it will all connect. You will look back and say, "Now I understand." Do not doubt divine surprises. Heaven excels at turning things around, and someone who seems far today may tomorrow stand before you with eyes that know your soul. Do not underestimate God's timing. He does not come late. He comes at the exact moment your heart is ready to receive. Meanwhile, do not dim yourself. Continue being who you are. Keep dreaming, loving, living. Waiting is not a punishment, it is protection. It is like soil being prepared for the right seed. When it blooms, it will be so intense that words cannot describe it. You are being called to look beyond the visible, to trust more what you feel than what you see. This love will not be logical, it will be spiritual, and all that comes from spirit transforms. Prepare to be transformed, not by their presence but by the purpose you both will carry together. Now breathe deeply, feel this truth throbbing inside you. I remain here, close. With each thought of yours, I am by your side, guiding, protecting. opening paths. Love is not coming to complete your life, but to contribute to your journey of light. This is only the beginning. Much more awaits revelation from heaven. The veil between visible and invisible is growing thin, and in the right moment, what was prophecy will become living reality before your eyes. Do not fear. Remain awake. Have you noticed how certain places give you soft shivers, as though time pauses for a moment? That is no coincidence. Those are spiritual portals, points where your energy meets the energy of the one who also seeks you. There are territories being marked by destiny. When you tread there again, something new will open within you. Your senses are expanding. The heightened sensitivity you've felt these past days, the chills, raw emotions, deep thoughts, is part of this awakening. You are being activated spiritually to recognize what once passed unnoticed. It's like seeing with different eyes. Some recent connections are not random. Some people appear now just to remind you who you are no longer. They serve as mirrors of the past, but the one who is coming will be a mirror of your purpose. Looking upon them, you will see not just someone, you will see a mission, a divine covenant. You are not merely waiting for the love of your life. You are being prepared to love with maturity, with awareness, with surrender. This love will require depth. It will come with intensity, but also with stability. It will not be surface love. It will be rooted love. Sometimes you feel nostalgic for something you've never lived before, your spirit giving glimpses of what is to come. You long for something without form, yet already real in the spiritual realm. It is like a perfume before the flower, like the breeze announcing a storm of blessings. Your days are being precisely aligned. What seems routine to you, for heaven, is strategy. Every meeting, every delay, every sudden change are pieces fitting into a much larger puzzle. You will see it all unite in a perfect scene. You will sense when they are near. The air will shift. Your heart will respond, not with anxiety, but with deep recognition. Something within you will say, "It is them," and it will not be a fleeting emotion. It will be a silent awareness that echoes with authority inside your soul. This love will carry purpose. Together, you will be an answer for many lives. There will be healing where once there was pain, building where there had only been ruins. It will not just be about loving, it will be about impacting, multiplying grace. It will reflect what heaven is here on earth. That is why you endured so many trials. What is approaching is so precious, so vast, that it required thorough preparation. All that broke you was necessary to make you strong without hardening. Now you are ready to receive without losing yourself. More tests of patience will still arrive. Situations designed to distract you or pull you off track. But I will be at your side. And when your soul wants to give up, remember this message. You are close. Much closer than you imagine. Don't give up now. You have old notes written in tears, prayers that seemed forgotten. Revisit them, review them. There are seeds in them, and some of these seeds are beginning to bloom now. Even if invisibly, you attract what honors you, and because you honored the wait, love is being unlocked. Little by little, the heavens open, and angels move, including me. I have done more for you than your eyes can see, but soon it will all come into light. Be cautious of distractions disguised as promises. Not everything that shines comes from above. True love does not cause confusion. It clarifies. It does not arrive with noise, but with gentle authority. What is real remains even in silence. This is a time of pruning. Everything that doesn't belong to your future will be removed. Do not be startled if some relationships simply vanish. Heaven does not allow what is small to prevent you from attaining what is great. Trust in what is being taken away. It is liberation. Prepare your environment. Begin to align your home, your heart, your plans. Order the invisible with faith, as one expecting a precious guest. Because what comes is not only love, it is a new season, a cycle that will change your course completely. You are not waiting in vain. There is a name, a face, a story already being written with your presence in it. Even without knowing, they are feeling you. In vague thoughts, in inexplicable sensations, there is a frequency that is finding its match between you two. This love will not be a prison, it will be flight. It will not ask you to diminish, but will inspire you to grow. You will be celebrated, not hidden. You will be cared for, not controlled. Because true love demands not pain, but truth. It will not require competition, nor proving yourself. With them, you can be exactly who you are. They will see your strength without fear, your vulnerability without judgment. There will be room for your light, but also shelter for your shadows. Meanwhile, keep writing your story with dignity. Do not wait to be happy until they arrive. Begin now. Love will not be the salvation of your life, but the extension of a happiness you built alone with faith, courage, and truth. I sense more coming from above. One last key is about to turn. Something significant will be revealed soon, and it will completely change your view on everything. Stay alert, because when that moment arrives, there will be no more doubts. Some places you will visit still will feel as though you've been there before. It will not only be a strange feeling, it will be your spirit recognizing a terrain that has been prepared. These are scenes scripted in your destiny, even before you were born. There, spiritual and natural time will meet, and something will be activated. Not all that seems silence is absence. Often, when everything falls quiet around you, it is because heaven is working with greater intensity. Noise stops so that you can hear what really matters. And amid that sacred silence, a revelation will surface like a firm whisper. It is near. Your heart has become more sensitive, not through weakness, but through alignment. It's as if everything around you is gaining new colors, new perception. That is spiritual. Even old pains are being revisited for final healing. You are stronger than you think, and that terrifies even the invisible. You've been torn between what you want and what you deserve, but now is the time to unite those two. The love coming to you is not a concession of destiny, it is a promise. You won't need to plead, nor to mold yourself. What is yours will recognize you with honor. They will find you not at your highest performance, but in the simplicity of your essence, and it will be in that authentic place, where you truly are, that connection occurs. No masks, no games, just two souls that identify effortlessly. Perhaps it feels like you're walking in circles, but I tell you, you are ascending spirals. It may seem repetitive, but in truth it is growth. With each turn, you are nearer to the promise. With every step, more conscious of what you truly seek. This awareness protects you from settling for less. Now you won't accept just any love, and that frightens those not ready. But that is exactly what attracts what is true. Whoever is meant for you won't flee from your intensity. They will embrace it. There are words still echoing within you, phrases once heard that marked you like scars, but now those marks are turning into portals of wisdom. What once hurt now grants discernment. You're stronger than you believe, and that unsettles even the unseen. The love approaching brings presence, not promises. They will stay when the shine fades, when days are ordinary. It will be a love that endures even after the initial enchantment becomes intentional commitment. You were taught to wait for love as if it were a prize, but love is not a trophy. It is a covenant, and this covenant will be sealed so simply, so naturally, that it will seem it was part of your life all along, even though it's only just arriving. This is a season of revelations. Identities will fall away, lies will surface, but do not fear. All this is necessary to make room for truth. Who belongs to darkness will step back, who belongs to light will move closer, and you will need do nothing except remain steadfast. The universe is conspiring in your favor, but heaven calls the shots, and it has decided the veil over your eyes must be lifted. You will begin to see clearly who really walks the same frequency as you, and that will change everything. The love of your life is not merely someone who completes you, it is someone who understands you most deeply. They will not run from your silences. They will not recoil at your storms. They will have eyes trained to see your soul even when your voice quiets. They will not come to rescue you, but to walk beside you. Because you are not a lost woman, you are a woman on a mission. And what comes to you knows this, respects your strength, admires your faith, recognizes the fire within your spirit. It is not your body that draws this love. Though your beauty is visible, it will be your light, the peace you emit when you are quiet, the power you hold even when tired, the glow of someone who has learned to be whole alone. Days of doubt will arrive, yes, but when they do, remember, the enemy always stirs when the miracle is near. If discomfort intensifies, it is because the blessing is already approaching. Hold tight, you are almost there. Do not look back. The past no longer holds dominion over you. What is coming is so greater, so deeper that it will make old stories seem merely rehearsals. The real show hasn't begun yet, and you are one of its protagonists. Something in your smile already draws them. Even without knowing your name, your love feels your existence. They may be searching for you right now, in prayers, in actions, in decisions, and meanwhile, heaven works silently so the meeting becomes inevitable. The journey continues, and with it, your sensitivity grows. You will feel when you're in the right place with the right person, at the exact time. The Spirit will give signs, and I will be there by your side to confirm each step. Do not doubt what you feel. This is the time when veils fall and true connections are restored. You are not forgotten. You are being guided. And what is coming is only the beginning of a story written by the hands of God Himself. You felt a distinct urgency in recent days, as though something remarkable is about to happen without logical explanation. That unrest is not ordinary anxiety. It's your spirit reacting to the celestial shift drawing near. It's like the heart quickening before a reunion the soul already foresaw. The heavens have whispered in small details, repeating numbers, names appearing from nowhere, thoughts emerging like echoes. All of these are codes. Every little detail is part of a conversation between God and your intuition. And now more than ever, you need to listen. They are listening too. The love of your life has been summoned in dreams, intuitions, prayers they may not yet understand. There is an inexplicable pull, a subtle magnetism drawing them toward you. Even without fully knowing you, they sense something missing that only your presence will satisfy. You are more ready than you know. Even in your fragility, there is a hidden strength that the spiritual realm recognizes, and it is that power that opens paths and disarms resistance. They will be attracted, not by what shouts, but by what transforms the space where they arrive. There will come a day when everything changes without warning. A message, a reunion, a different look, and in that instant, the whole sky moves in silence, just to confirm what your heart always knew. Nothing you lived was in vain. The connection will be so profound that words won't be needed. Your eyes will speak with theirs before any gesture takes place, and time will seem to slow, as though the entire universe wants to savor that moment beside you. You will have doubt, certainly, because fear always accompanies greatness. But on that day, remember all that you have been told. True love does not breed panic. It brings clarity. It does not rush you. It aligns you. It does not suffocate. It breathes life. It may seem small at first. It may come as friendship, a casual conversation, a meeting without promise. But observe the details, the conversations that touch your soul, the way they listen, the respect in their gestures. These are the clues that the extraordinary hides in the ordinary. They will recognize your pain without needing explanation. They will feel your silence and choose to stay. The love coming to you does not want to decipher you. It wants to accompany you, even without understanding everything. They will see your depth and, rather than flee, dive in with you. This love was drawn outside of time. That's why, when they come, nothing will feel forced. The fit will feel natural, like an answer you waited your whole life for that arrives with the gentleness only the eternal knows how to bring. Waiting has an expiry, though the calendar shows none, and each day the puzzle pieces align, even when you cannot see. That last-minute change, that door that slammed shut, that trip that never happened, all part of a divine redirection. You will be surprised by the ease. After so much weight, they will come as rest, not an emotional burden but relief. Not a game of insecurities but sincerity. Being beside them will feel like a deep breath after long suffocation. This is why heaven has shielded your heart, prevented you from involving yourself with what was too shallow for your depth. Many of the things you desired were denied, not as punishment but as protection. Now you will understand why each no happened. You will be chosen, not by convenience but by revelation. They will see beyond beauty alone. They will perceive purpose, home, future, and even without knowing exactly why, will feel peace beside you. That peace that cannot be explained, only recognized. The waiting time has produced wisdom few have. Now you see empty promises from real words, and when this love arrives, you will recognize it not by what it says, but how it acts, without need for spectacle. Some people around you will sense your change. They will notice your energy shifting, stronger, more serene. That is a sign that something is aligning. And though no one may understand, you will know. What is spiritual is becoming real. You are not who you were. The process refined you, and now your soul accepts nothing less than what you deserve. You learned that loving also means choosing wisely, and that true love does not demand unnecessary sacrifice, only sincere surrender. From here on, everything just becomes different, not because the world changed, but because you changed within. And that transformation opens gates once closed. Paths that seemed locked now reveal themselves. Because you are ready to see, they will come. But before that, the most important presence has already arrived. Your awakened consciousness, your restored faith, your healed heart. And in that state of fullness, the love of your life will be drawn to you like iron to a magnet, irresistible, inevitable. Continue. You are about to experience what you always felt, but never could explain. The visible world will not understand, but heaven will celebrate. Something is coming near, and when it arrives, you will have no doubt, because your soul already knows. Now that you have received this message, my task in this moment is done with peace in my heart. I thank you for staying until here, listening carefully to every word sent from above, directly to your soul. Nothing was accidental. It was heaven that guided you to this message, at the right time, in the right way. If something within you was touched, if your heart quickened, if your eyes misted, or your soul fell silent, then you felt. You felt that this message was yours, that this response had been awaited for a long time. And now, To confirm that you receive this with faith, declare aloud or write here in the comments, "I can do all things through the one who strengthens me." These words are not just a verse, they are your covenant with the promise. Before I go, I want to invite you to stay connected to this prophetic and spiritual journey. Subscribe now to our channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new messages heaven wishes to release about your life. Each new word may be a key, a direction, a divine confirmation for your next steps, and I will be here, as your angel, to continue guiding you and strengthening you with what comes from above. Your walk does not end here, it is only beginning, and you are not alone. Welcome to our spiritual family. May the light go with you and may the promised love arrive in the right time. Until the next revelation,